Hello, third grade. Happy Monday. Today for language arts, we're going to be going over which definition matches the sentence. So last week we talked about words that are spelt the same, but they have different definitions. So let's go over an example. So here, some words have more than one meaning. We have the light hurts my eyes and feathers are very light. So we have two words. We have light and light. So this is talking about something shining, hurting our eyes like the sun. But when we're talking about feathers are very light, we're talking about the weight of something. It's light. We can hold it in our hands. Sometimes the different meanings even sound different when we read them. They might be spelled the same, but we would pronounce them differently. So here, the actors leaned over and took a bow. So that's when you just kind of put your head down and you bow at the end of a show. In this sentence, bow rhymes with how. But in this sentence, we see B-O-W, but it's different. The girl tied a bow in her hair. So that's when you have like a little ribbon and you tie it right here. So that's pronounced bow. So in this sentence, bow rhymes with low. See, they're spelled exactly the same, but they have different meanings and they're pronounced differently. So again, these words are called our multiple meaning words or our homographs. So let's look at some examples. So here, they're going to be giving us the sentence, the word's going to be bolded, and we have to decide what is the correct definition of the word. So Warren, will you lead the new boy to the library, please? So we can see this word is a verb. We can tell by the place. You will lead. It's something that Warren's going to be doing. So now let's look at our options. Lead, verb, to show the way by going first. Lead, noun, a type of metal. So we have to see which one matches the sentence. So Warren, will you show the way by going, we can replace it by show the way by going first, the new boy to the library, please. Well, that still makes sense in the sentence. But if we put this definition in the sentence, Warren, will you, a type of metal, the new boy to the library, please, it doesn't make sense. So we know this one would be the correct definition of the word in the sentence. So here the word lead has more than one meaning. The question gives the sentence, Warren, will you lead the new boy to the library, please? Here, lead means to show the way by going first. So the first choice gave us the correct meaning of the word. So we're going to go through more examples just to talk through it. All right, so they're going to be giving you the sentence, and then the word in bold is the word that we're trying to define. So here it says, Mrs. Campbell works at the bank in downtown Seaside. So we're going to be using context clues to figure out the definition. So it's a place that someone can work at, and it's in downtown, so it's going to be in the city. So bank, noun, the ground on the sides of a river, or bank, noun, a place where people can save their money. So here, as we know, using our context clues, we know that it's a place where she works. She wouldn't work on the ground on the side of a river, but she can work at a place where people go and save their money. So this definition would make sense for this sentence. It matches. All right, so now we'll go through one more example together. So the first thing we're going to do is read the sentence. Dominic hit the ball and ran to first base. So our word is base. So now let's read through the two definitions. Base, noun, one of the four stopping points on a baseball diamond. Base, noun, the lowest part, the part of something rests on. So they're talking about this is the first base, second base, third base, and home plate. Those are the four bases in a baseball game. And then base, they're talking about if something was at the base, it's at the bottom. So we're saying Dominic hit the ball and ran to first base. So let's look at our context clues. So Dominic hit the ball, so it sounds like they're playing baseball, and then they ran to first base. So it sounds like this one would match because it's one of the four stopping points on a baseball diamond. First base is the first stopping point of a baseball diamond. You always run to first. So this word right here matches the word in the sentence. We're not talking about the part of something that rests on something because we're not building something. We're talking about him running. So we can use our context clues, hit the ball and ran to help us figure out the definition of the word in the sentence. So take your time and remember, look at the context clues. Also, you can substitute the definition in the sentence for the word. See if it makes sense. All right, and have fun. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, third grade.